comic enthusiasts! Welcome back to HC Comics, your gateway to the colorful and captivating world of comics. Today, we're embarking on the next exciting chapter of this comic series together. Wishing you all some relaxing moments as we dive into HC Comics adventure. Returning to the main developments of the story, in this episode, we start with the scene.
Please have your sound on for this episode. I'm the smartest, and I'm the strongest. I do everything that's expected of me. But what do I get in return?
Hey, I got the scoop. They're serving the triple choco cake today during lunch. Really? Honestly, where do you get all this info from? Don't worry about it. Just make sure you get to the cafe early today.
Chocolate cake? I actually got my hands on one. Can't wait to taste it. Looks so good. What, you again?
I want that cake of yours. Give it to me.
Thanks for nothing. No way. Look, I don't care if you're queen, king, ace, or whatever. This cake belongs to me, so back off. Go get your own.
Don't make me repeat myself.
What's going on over there? Looks like a standoff between Seraphine and the cripple.
I think she just got outsmarted by him. You're nothing. You're so far below me. You don't get to stand up to me. You think you're tough shit because of what you just did? How dare you? I work so hard every single day. You think you can just waltz in and humiliate me like this? Who the hell are you? You don't even know what's going on. You're so weak and so ignorant. Yet you walk around like you own the place. Like you can do WHATEVERI. I made it. I'm at the top. So why'd I still have to follow the rules? Why'd I have to impress everyone? Why don't I get to do what I want?
Definitely failed that history test. Wanna get some lunch?
So apparently, Seraphine beat up Ario at Turf Wars yesterday. What? But that's friendly fire. She can't do that. Yeah, she's been breaking a lot of rules lately. What's wrong with her? She doesn't go to class anymore, and she chopped off all her hair. Plus good grades and strength don't just come from nowhere. I worked hard to get to where I am.
Dad? Hey John, everything going alright over there? Yeah, same as usual. Why? Did something happen? Well, I'm sure you've already heard. There's some elite gang called Ember causing trouble around your area. Make sure you keep your eyes open and stay safe, alright? I know, Dad. You don't need to tell me. John, I mean it. Don't do anything stupid. My editor is calling me. Anyway, take care of yourself, okay son? Yeah, you too. Make sure you eat. Oh, right. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye, Dad.
Wellston Dormitories.
I need some fresh air. Hey, Seraphine. My parents sent some oranges from home. They make for great orange juice. Would you like to try some? Sure, I'll have some later. Okay. A story about one man who defends a world of cripples? How strange. Where did this premise even come from? It's possible that John's father wrote this book in order to introduce the idea of a more just society. One with a lot less violence, and a lot less danger. So that John can stand as everyone's equal. And they've even taken matters into their own hands, declaring themselves superheroes. Somehow, many people seem to actually agree with this idea. And helping others. Just like how the protagonist of unOrdinary protected cripples. It's no wonder the authorities banned this book. Because it challenges the entire structure of our current society. The fact that even some high tiers had acted on it. Must have been pretty frightening for them. Despite everything, there is one glaring similarity between the unOrdinary world and ours. Only the powerful are able to influence the outcome of something. They decide whether to use their abilities for others, or to keep it for themselves. Unordinary.
Wellston Dormitories. Unordinary by W. H. Doe.
Unordinary. Unordinary is a novel written by author W. H. Doe. It was banned a few months after publication because it was have caused an influx of vigilantes. Content of this novel unclear, but is rumored to contain ideas that clash with workings of current hierarchical structure. A member of a self-appointed group of citizens who undertake law enforcement in their community without legal authority, typically because the legal agencies are thought to be inadequate. Other superheroes or super vigilante are high TLER vigilantes, those with ability level of 5.0 or higher. Murdered in the last month by the infamous gang Ember. Discovered yet. Media theorizes that Ember is made of many powerful individuals. Caution is advised.
What should I do? What if Sarah Finn becomes a vigilante?
Yeah.
Hi Arlo, I think Sarah Finn is in trouble. I found this book called Unordinary in her room. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but I did some research. And it looks like bad news. I really don't know what to do. And I'm worried for her.
Eli Nay, calm down. All you need to do is stay put for now. Does anyone else know?
No.
Alright, keep it that way.
What happened to you?
I just found out report cards come out this Friday. Man, even the thought of it makes me anxious.
There's nothing you can do about it now, so there's really no point in freaking out. Hey, John, I don't think I can give that book back to you.
Eli Nay found it, didn't she?
Well,
You're always so careless. I even warned you and everything. You might have godly abilities, but you can't rewind all your mistakes.
okay, I get it. I messed up.
So what do you plan on doing now?
I'm gonna keep the book and make sure they don't trace it back to you.
Thanks. But what about you? What do you mean?
Well, there's no way I'd get past the yay detector. So I'm gonna get in trouble either way. Don't worry, they'll be lenient with me. After all, I'm Wellston's ace.
So Sarah, what did you think of the book?
Honestly, I thought it was a bit absurd. I figured I wasn't getting the full picture. So maybe you can help me clear some things up.
Well, let's see. I really admired the hero of Unordinary. He was the most powerful, yet he still listened to others. And through that, he realized that everyone has something valuable to offer. I think the takeaway here is that even the weakest people can have some of the greatest ideas. They shouldn't be repressed like they are now. Instead, they should be protected. So, I really appreciate all the people out there who are working to make this a reality. If I were qualified, I'd join them 100%.
John, I'm sorry. I know that book meant a lot to you.
Oh, that's okay. I've read it plenty of times already. It's about time I took a break from it.
I don't get why teachers always like to give tests out at the end of the quarter. Now I have a million exams to make up.
Remy, when did you get back?
Late last night. Alright Blake, fill me in. What did I miss last week?
Nothing much, believe it or not. We won turf wars against Agwin on Sunday. Serafina substituted for you as queen. Wait, also, this is a secret only royals can know about. Sarah Finn kicked Arlo's at turf wars.
Well, I already know that. Everyone was whispering about it this morning.
What? How did they find out?
It's about time those two fought it out. They've always had beef with each other. Anyway, whatever. What they do is none of my business.
What? But you're queen. It's kind of your responsibility to break them up. Oh, come on.
We both know that the only reason I have that title is because Serafina doesn't want it. She and Arlo are on a completely different level from us. I'm not getting myself involved in their problems anymore.
Wait a minute, what?
Look, if I got caught in their crossfire, what will happen to me? I might get killed. I don't know.
So, why did you go home? You left so suddenly, is everything alright?
I went home to attend a funeral. Because my brother was murdered.
Class, I'll be handing report your cards out now.
Just a bunch of low lives.
John, are you okay? Here, let me help you.
John, quickly, before I start reading your grades out loud.
Ah, right. Hey, it could be worse.
Sarah Finn always gets what she wants. So it's no surprise she managed to find a copy of that book. But I wonder if unordinary is the reason why she would rather associate herself with a cripple instead of hang around other high TLERs. Could she be acting impulsively because of the book's influence? Of course I bumped into this guy. Oh, it's you again?
Dropped my papers in front of everyone. How embarrassing.
Hey, you ever heard of a binder? Yeah, sorry. I just got my grades back and was reading the teacher's comments.
Don't you all have better things to do?
Here.
Ah, thanks.
Don't mention it. Next time, watch where you're walking.
So, you called for me. Aizen, I need your expertise. You can find any sort of information on anyone, right? Well, that's kind of an overstatement. But what kind of info are you looking for specifically?
Do you know that a guy in your grade, John?
That cripple who always hangs around Seraphine. Yeah, he's pretty infamous. Why are you interested in him?
I had a few encounters with him. And he seems suspicious. He's powerless and completely unaware of his surroundings. Gets mediocre grades. And he has no respect for the social hierarchy. Someone as useless as him should have been put in his place ages ago. Yet somehow, he got into one of the top schools. And can casually get along with Seraphine. The facts don't line up. So I want you to look into it. Find out what he's hiding. What his history is. How he got accepted into Wellston. Everything.
What? Is all that really necessary? You must be overthinking it. He probably just got lucky. You don't need to waste your time.
Aizen, I don't remember asking for your opinion.
Oh, my bad. Okay, there. Just leave it to me.
Oh, one more thing. Keep your mouth shut this time.
Who the hell would do something like this? Playing games with people's lives.
No, please stop it. That'll teach you to walk into me, you little run. ISTAYED up all night to finish this project. Well, that's just too bad.
You think this is funny? There are people dying out there, trying to save your ass. And the only thing you can do is take satisfaction in stepping on people weaker than you. How pathetic. You're a disgrace to society.
Yeah, like you're one to talk. Stupid cripple, I'm gonna blow your face off.
Shut the fuck up.
What the?
I wasn't done talking yet.
Yeah, you better run away, idiot. Don't mess with me again.
Coming. Remy, what brings you here? I want to speak with Serafina. Is she there? Yup, right in her room. I'll make some tea for you too. No, it'll be quick. It's Remy. Come in. There's something inside. What is it? Sorry for my absence. I know how much you hate turf wars and working with Arlo. But I really appreciate you subbing in for me. Thank you, Sarah Finn. You don't need to thank me. Elle owed it to you. All this time, you've taken the queen's burden off my shoulders. It's the least I could do. Remy, what's wrong? You keep looking at my bear. Ah, there's a weird circuit inside. It's throwing me off a bit. What? Oh, so you didn't know? In that case, mind if I open him up and take a look? Alright. It's some kind of transmitter. Looks like someone's been tracking you. The man at the mall. Did he plant a tracker in all of the prizes? What's his purpose? He's targeting high tiers. In any case, Seraphine, you should stay alert from now on. We may be strong, but we're far from invincible.
What the hell? All of the information I've gathered so far.
John, he plays dirty, bluffed me out and threw me out a window. Then he got Seraphine to kick my ass. He doesn't even fight his own battles. Man, we fought him a long time ago. I can't really remember.
He definitely ended up running away though. Too scared to face us.
John? Who the fuck is that?
Sorry to bother you. He acts exactly how I'd expect a cripple to. Nothing out of the ordinary. Stupid Arlo, you're just salty because Serafina won't talk to you, making me look for something that doesn't even exist. If I don't report to him soon, he'll have my HEA. Wait, bluffing his way out? Not fighting his own battles? Running away scared? That's not what I saw. He had full confidence in what he was doing. Aizen, you talking to me? You're John, aren't you? Listen. So the school newspaper wants to write an article about the life of a low tier. I want it to be as accurate as possible, so I'll need to ask you a few questions. Okay, sure, I'd be happy to help. But can it wait till later? My class is about to start. That's good time. No, it can't. Glad you could make it, John. Please have a seat. I didn't get much of a choice. You practically dragged me here. Yeah, alright, I know. Sit down, will ya? Before we start, I want you to know that I'm writing this article to shed light on low tiers. So please don't hold back anything and speak your mind. Your full honesty is encouraged. Wow, really? Of course. That's really generous of you. Now, let's find out what you're hiding. So John, where are you from? New Boston. Whoa, really? That's pretty damn far from here. Is that where you went before coming to Wellston? No, you misunderstood. I've been home-schooled for my entire life. This is the first real school I've attended. Oh right, I remember. That's like the first thing you said when you transferred in. Was it? So what made you decide to switch? Well, I've always wanted to see what a real school was like. It's just my dad was a bit protective of me, so I didn't get a chance to till recently. Okay, that makes sense. And how has your experience here been so far? It's pretty awful, to say the least. Could you elaborate on that? It's for the article. Sure. To put it simply, we low tiers don't have any rights. We're not able to defend ourselves. Everywhere is in danger zone for us, so we have to stay alert at all times. Life is scary for us. We can't do what we want or say what we think. One simple run-in could put us out for days or even a week. Sounds rough. So, John, what do you do to survive this kind of lifestyle? He's taking a lot of notes. Well, we usually tend to stay. No, I meant you specifically. I walk along the edge of the halls, and I try to stay quiet. Don't want to draw any attention to myself, you know? Overall, I try to keep low and not get involved with anything. Just avoid everything, haha. Lies. If I could suggest one thing to include in this article, I'd say we should all accept each other's differences, because nobody deserves to be treated. Hold on. I still have a handful of questions to ask. Okay, how did you come to pick Wellston as your final choice? I wanted to go to a top school. It's got one of the best academic programs in the nation. How ambitious. Why did he suddenly become so aggressive? But you must have known that Wellston is also considered one of the most powerful schools in terms of ability level. It's risky for a cripple like you to come here, yet you still did? I assumed academics would take precedent over fighting. That's pretty short-sighted of you, but I guess it makes sense, seeing as you haven't been exposed to this sort of thing before. What about your father though? You said he was protective of you. Surely, he had a say in all this too. He didn't warn you about what would happen. Where's he going with this? How did you persuade him to let you move so far away from your hometown? And throw yourself into this kind of dangerous environment? See, if it were me, I'd have enrolled you into a school closer to home for a trial run first. Unless, that is what he did. And for some reason, things didn't work out over there. So then you decide ISEN. What kind of bullshit are you pulling? I came here to talk about the struggles of a low tier. Not to have you meddle into my life. You are so lucky Sarah Finn has your back. Now get your hand off me. Well, thanks for the info. You should probably get back to class.
I
finally found you. Aizen, will you shut up? You're gonna get us kicked out of the library again. Yeah, whatever. Hey man, take a look at this. You stalking girls from other schools again? Dude, we have an essay due tomorrow. What? No, you idiot, are you blind? I'm pointing at the guy. So, you're going for guys too now? That's John from 2 years ago. Remind me why I care again. Why are you looking him up? Actually, that's none of your business. What the hell is your problem? You called me over first. Hey, don't you have an essay to write or something? Fucking weirda, you two again? It's been quite some time. You better have something good for me. Oh yeah, I got your info right here. I spent the last days telling John to observe his behavior, then I closed things off with a quick interview. The only information he seemed willing to give about himself were that he was homeschooled, and he's got no ability. Even when we spoke about low tiers, he was reluctant to talk about himself. On top of that, his answers were hypocritical. None of his previous actions matched what he'd said. At first I thought he was just an idiot, and he acts this way because he doesn't know any better. But then I began questioning him about his past, and he suddenly got super defensive. In fact, he pulled a complete 180 and even attacked me. So I looked into his hometown. And check out what I found. He went there for about 2 years before transferring to Wellston. That's a class photo of John from his previous school. That's John? He's almost unrecognizable. He looks authoritative, doesn't he? Now with this in mind, let's reassess his actions. He doesn't care where he walks or who he bumps into. He speaks casually to high tiers without a second thought. He starts fights with whomever he wants. If it weren't for the fact that he claims he's a cripple, I'd think he actually does have some sort of ability. Don't you agree? Arlo, if you just give me a bit longer, I can find out everything about. Oh shit, what now? You've done enough, Aizen. I'm taking it from here.
Wellston Dormitories.
Eli Nay, you should inform the headmaster about what you found the other day.
Sarah Finn, please report to the main office.
Ah, Sarah Finn, there you are. Please sit.
Headmaster.
Oh, come on, don't look now. So tense. You're even making me nervous. Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Nadia. She's here on behalf of the authorities today. She is going to ask you a set of very simple questions. Don't worry, you'll be out of here in no time. All right, ladies, take it away.
This is an official interrogation. You are expected to answer all questions with honesty. Any false response you provide will be detected, and will result in immediate expulsion from Wellston Private High School. Is that understood, Miss Sarah Finn? Yes. Good. Let's begin. We were informed that you had ownership of the book, Unordinary. Is this true? Let's begin. Yes. For how long have you had this book for? For 12 days now. And where did you get this book from? I can't let John get involved. If this woman was sent here by the authorities as an interrogator, then her ability could be anything from mind reading to simple yay detection. And judging from her expression, it doesn't seem like she knows what I'm thinking. Answer the question. Last Saturday, I was walking home from Kovoro Mall. Suddenly, I noticed I was being followed by an invisible entity. So I fought it off. Then ran. By the time I had gotten back to the dorm, the book was already in one of my shopping bags. This girl is not lying. Where and when did this incident take place? The bus stop near the park, around 8 p.m., I think. Who else was with you at the time? Is this woman serious?
Now, Miss Nadia. My students are all very busy. Please respect their time by asking questions that are relevant to the topic at hand.
Ah, that's right. I'm terribly sorry, Headmaster Vaughn.
Where is the book now? Did you read it while it was in your possession?
I destroyed it. Yes, I did. And did you share the book or its contents with anyone while you had it? I did not. Final question. I did not. What are your thoughts on the content of unOrdinary? I thought the idea was absurd. That's a relief.
Now, if you could step out for a moment. There are still a few things I need to talk to the headmaster about. Sarah, what's the luggage for?
I have a flight home in 2 hours. Elaine ratted me out after all. They decided to send me home for a month.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, it looks like the situation was a lot more serious than we thought. The authorities seem scared, with all the high TLERs dying lately. They really want to make sure I cleanse myself of the book's ideas and don't spread influence. On the bright side, they won't be coming after you anytime soon. I managed to trick the lie detector into thinking the book came from nowhere. It was pretty difficult getting past her. I almost got caught twice. Thankfully, the headmaster covered for me.
Sarah, stop talking about it like it's nothing. What if you had been found out? Your punishment would have been so severe. Not even your reputation or the headmaster could save you. You should have just told them the truth. The book was mine to begin with. This whole thing started because of me.
None of that is relevant anymore. What matters is both of us got through this relatively unscathed. This will be the last we ever hear of unOrdinary. When return after a month, this whole thing will be behind us.
I guess that's true.
Oh, that's my driver. Probably my cue to go. I'll text you when I get home.
Hey, Arlo, what do we do now that Sarah Finn is gone? Nothing. What? We wait for news to spread. Down, bit by bit. Hey,
That voice sounds like.
long time no see. I believe we still have some unfinished business.
No, I think you have the wrong guy.
Get back here, you little bitch.
You're still caught up on the whole window thing? Look, man, if you keep dwelling on the past, you won't be able to move forward. Dead end? I've got you now.
Why you little, you'll pay for that. Where?
In his empowered form, he's much faster than me. If he catches up, then I'm screwed. If I can just get around that corner, then. Damn it, too slow. A cripple like you thinks he can outrun me? So heavy. Keep dreaming, buddy.
I won't fall for your stupid tricks again. Nobody's here to save you now. Time to take back what you owe me. Back so soon? It hasn't even been 4 hours since Sarah Finn left. And already, you have a black eye and a broken arm.
Yeah, but why are you smiling about it? It's creeping me out.
So Keen and we made a bet to see how long it would take you to break something after news of Sarah's suspension got around. Now he owes me $50.
What the hell, Doc?
So, just for today. I won't give you a hard time.
Gee, thanks.
Now, if you had come in any later, I probably would have strangled you.
So, that wraps up this chapter, folks. I'm concluding the video right here. Stay tuned for the thrilling developments in the next episode. And don't forget to show your support with a like and subscribe, fueling my motivation to bring you even more captivating comic chapters in the future. Until next time, happy reading!